Hannah. She has definite idea. She has had to have some dental work done. You need to know something about Hannah. Hannah has definite ideas about what right looks like. And having somebody's hands in her mouth at 3 years old did not look right to her. You think like Captain Janeway on the Starship Voyager. I mean, she's small, but very forceful. So we went to the dentist and to get this work done, and I, after the sedative cocktail, gas, and getting the shot, I still ended up holding her little writhing frame for 20 minutes. For her, it probably seemed like an eternity, just like it did to me. Now, move forward. Less than a year later, there was more work that had to be done to kind of finish up what had started. I would have so gladly taken her place. I looked at my calendar, set aside times, took time off from work, got some special things set up for her so we could get her in the best possible place for this event that was going to happen in her and my life. And then even some time afterward, just so that we could patch things up if we needed to. So here I am, I'm ready, I think. But we had a different dentist. Now, let me set you the stage here. He walked in, and he smiled at her and said, "My, has anyone ever told you you have the most beautiful blue eyes?" She was hooked. Right. He asked her, "Would you mind putting on the funny nose?" He never used the word no. He was always positive and upbeat. He drilled, he filled, and was done with only gas, no shots, no sedative cocktail. He was done. After he was done, I said, "You got to tell me, how did you do that? Where did you learn to do that?" He said, "I have 3 daughters. It's all in how you sell it." Okay, well, obviously this, as the father of 4 daughters, this is a lesson that I need to learn, right? Well, hopefully I did kind of learn something from that. I'm still picking up things from it. But dealing with stuff doesn't have to be as hard as I make it sometimes. When people come to me with a problem, or I have to go to them to fix a problem, I will get a lot farther with a lot less friction if I do 5 things. I need to get there. I'll tell you what this means in a minute. Get there, smile, tell them they're pretty, never say no, and do what I'm there to do. Okay, so number 1, getting there. Getting there is the first step. But I'm kind of just now realizing that getting there is a step in this process. I have to get it into my head that I am there for her. I am not there to try and push my agenda. I am there to do something that is going to help her meet her goals, whether she realizes it or not, but I am there for her. The second one, smiling. Smiling is free, smiling is easy. It makes people want to smile back at you. It's a conscious decision that builds rapport. Sometime when you go back to your desk, you might look at some watch ads on, and see where the hands are on the clocks. They're almost always at 10 and 2. Could it be that somewhere in your subconscious, your mind thinks that that clock is smiling at you? Now, just saying. Tell them they're pretty. Now that doesn't necessarily mean that, "Oh, do you know how beautiful you are?" That doesn't mean that I'm going to say that to everyone. But everybody has a need. Hannah's need was for affirmation. He made her feel wonderful. I need to make people feel as wonderful as I can, right? Once I do that, then I start to see things through their eyes. I start to empathize with what they feel and need. Never say no means staying positive. What we resist persists. If I say no, then there's going to be a pushback. So as I stay positive with her, I begin to pace with her, and she becomes more willing to go the direction that I need to go, that we need to go. After I've synced up with her, walked with her, gotten behind her eyes, then I can lead. But, does anyone in here remember learning to ride a bicycle? Okay. Two of my daughters. One of my daughters, Annie, she learned it the old-fashioned way. When she would try, she would fall, she would cry, she would get back up, rinse, repeat. Okay. Her next youngest sister, Meg, did not learn that way. She got up on the bicycle and she rode. No falls, no tears, no errors. That's Meg. That's the way she does things. She watches and then she does. I am more like Annie. I fall, I fail, and I do it quickly. I try to do it fast. It's one of the things I'm doing here now. But I'm not a failure unless I fail to get up and try again. I'm Adam Reed Hall. I'm Reed to Amy, dad to my kids. Thank you.